Good morning, Thailand. Well, I will say good morning, Bangkok, Thailand. Right now we're crossing a bridge to get somewhere. Who knows where? Kind of just checking this out. It looks like there's a boat or something. I definitely don't need to hop on this thing. But, oh, it's a longtail boat. I guess it's just to get across the town. But I definitely don't need to hop on that right now. Here's a nice panoramic view. I'm feeling a bit better today as well, guys, which is very nice. I need my ears to get better so I could leave this place. As much as I love it here and as much as I don't want to leave, I have to. I have to get home for my family, for Christmas, for all the important things in life. Can't keep living this fairy tale fantasy land life, just traveling the world all day and night and not working a job. I gotta get back home and make some money. Wow, this water's kind of dirty, not gonna lie. Coming from Koh Tao to this, it's a bit different. And I got some blisters on my toes, so I don't want to be getting any of this murky water in here. So let's be careful. I really do love Thailand. And I will miss this place. I've made some of the best memories I've made in my whole life here. And it's helped me grow exponentially as just a human being as well. I'm so grateful. It'd be nice to fish here. It'd be very nice to fish here. Kind of looks like Lake Erie water. So to my Thai folk, when I say that this is gross, trust me, we have this back home in America. We have water just as gross, if not worse. So that is not a diss to you guys whatsoever. I don't know what I'm gonna get into today. Probably just some walking around, exploring Bangkok. Tuk Central right here. It's one thing I will miss about Thailand the most is seeing these crazy ass tuk-tuks just driving all around. And some of them are really, really modified. I thought this was a food market that we just passed, but I guess it's for, I don't know, I guess it's just for certain boat transportation or something like that. So I went to see an ENT specialist yesterday. That was a crazy experience because that was my first time in a Thai hospital, which is nuts. I think I was the only Farang, aka foreigner, in there. Not really sure where I'm walking to. I'm kind of in a construction site. I'm thinking of trying to find another spot to get my hair cut. Because you can't live like a local unless you're getting your hair cut in Thailand. Come on now. I was hoping that I'd be able to like walk out the door and possibly find a market. That wasn't the case. So I made it to something called the Grand Palace. This is where I assume the royalty and the royal family lives here in Thailand. I guess this is equivalent to me being in Washington, D.C., but in Thailand, because there's a bunch of Supreme Court looking buildings and stuff like that, and lots of tourism. But also there is a lot of locals here, and I think they are mooring for the Queen's passing, which happened just a few days actually once I arrived here. And I was talking to a local. I don't believe we're actually allowed in the palace right now during these times. I could be wrong. And I'm speaking for tourists like me. It's beautiful. The way it sparkles when you walk near it is insane. This building is stunning. Crazy. Okay, I found what I've been looking for. I was just walking the street. And you look down, you see a side street, and that's how you know to just check it out. No matter what you're gonna find, you don't know. That's the cool part about it. I do apologize with all the flickering lights. It should stop any second now. I have to adjust my camera every single time I go indoors and outdoors, and sometimes I just forget to do it. You have to bear with me because I'm human and I just want to use that footage. So, looks like we're at a pier now. And yeah, I guess this is the end of this road. Oh, never mind. It just continues. It always continues here in Bangkok. So this is how you know that you found the right spot. So I'm right next to the Grand Palace, or that type of area, and I found myself a hole-in-the-wall Thai restaurant, that is for sure. Like, you know that it's going to be some good food when their menu's not even in English. Not even in English. I can't even pronounce it. I don't think there's a lick of English words on anything in here, that's just how you know it's going to be amazing. These are the things I will miss the most, because, like, yes, you could go to the tourist areas, yes, you can go to places where everyone speaks English, but my waiter doesn't even speak English. I just pointed to what I want, and that's what I'm getting. So this is the place. I love it. It's kind of like New York City, how there's lots of street vendors here. Can't really speak because I've never been to New York City, but yeah. By the way, that meal I had, it was a solid 5 out of 10. Really didn't hit the spot. There are a few pieces of chicken in there that I kind of had to spit back out. And I don't know. I don't want to talk too much about it, but it was decent. I mean, I always say, as long as it forms a poop, I can't complain one bit. So, whoa, look at this side street right here. Whoa. Wow. This might be like someone's home though. I don't know. But it ends because it's kind of flooded back here, so can't go too far with it. Yeah. I'm not gonna walk through that. Even though I do think it's just from the river. Yeah. That's where it's gonna end for me. I think these are like people's homes, maybe. I don't know. That's the fun in it though. Going down on little side quests, not knowing where you're gonna end up. I think that's the best way to go about your trip if you ever come here. I mean, as long as you're not impeding on people's privacy and you're being respectful and all that, I think it's okay to come down these little side streets. I really don't know where to go. I have to use the bathroom. It's so weird. I'm gonna go back to America and be like, I need a toilet. I need a toilet. And we'll be like, what the fuck is this guy talking about? A toilet is in a bathroom. But apparently people in Europe, that's what they call it too. Found a super local food mart. cool. I haven't seen too many questionable foods on here, I will say. There's a lot of things I don't know what it actually is. But it does feel good being the only white guy in here. Like it's refreshing. I need to find some actual food. I can't just only have mango sticky rice. And I think I'm gonna get my haircut here as well. I passed the barber and he said 150, so. Let's go see if it's time to get my haircut. I got the haircut at a night market. 150 baht. Can't complain. Feels nice out here today. Looks like these are some abandoned clubs or something. Feels really good out here. Compared to the last few days where it's been steaming hot. There's a nice wind, it's cloudy. So I'm hoping that it's a good day for us. I think I might even do some shopping. What a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day, that's how we like to live. My hearing is getting a little better. If you guys watched my last video, you know that I definitely injured my eardrums. It is still not even close to 100%, but I am banking that I can hop on a flight to get back home. I really don't want to extend my time because then I have to go and extend my visa as well. And I have to pay for a new flight back home, which I don't want to do that. As much as I love you, Bangkok and all of Thailand, and as much as I would like to stay, I do need to get home. I would love to stay, but I really do need to get home. I need to get back to real life and get back home, find a job, because before I left, I had to quit my job because I made a big move from Florida all the way to Cleveland, Ohio. So once I get back, we'll definitely be continuing these vlogs. I just don't know how entertaining they will be for you guys, but I hope you do continue to watch. So this right here, this is how you get on the metro in Bangkok. I'm gonna give you guys a little tutorial in case you've never been here and you want to know how. They have them all across the city. It's the easiest way to get around in my eyes. It's a bit confusing at first, but once you start to understand where you're at and you use their maps, it's fairly easy. It's the safest option to get around as well. I hopped on a few grab bikes being here and it is scary. So you'll walk up, you'll see these screens right here, click English, and you kind of just put where you want to go. So this right here is going to be your most confusing part because then you have to choose in between two different terminals. So my best option, what I normally do is I come over here. This is where we're at, and I look for where I want to go. I'm staying in a different area where it's a bit more local, it's a bit more quiet over here. Well, I take that back, I really wouldn't say quiet, but it's just not as touristy in this area. This is where I went yesterday to get my hair cut, right there. Got the good old haircut in a night market, and yeah, I'm happy with the experience. We're going to Sukhumvit. That's where I stayed last time when I was with Garrett. Welcome to the big city. I decided to come to Sukhumvit because this is honestly where a lot of tourists are, where a lot of stuff happens. It sounds bad for me to be like, this is where all the tourists are, but it's true. This is like the busiest part of Bangkok, in my eyes, from what I've experienced. So the plan's gonna try to be to get at least 2 videos out before I leave. I would love to get more, but I don't know if I'll have time. And my ears, they are feeling a bit better. My left one is still very, very clogged, but I'm assuming that they're gonna let me fly. I really hope so, and I hope I have no pain when I do fly as well, but there's no other way but to try. We're starting to get some sprinkling action over here in Sukhumvit. I knew it was gonna rain today, honestly, just with how cold it was exiting my hotel. And I really don't know what to do here. I don't want to walk in all these malls and all that shit, so I do need to do some shopping. Hopefully this rain does go away soon, because I do not want it to be raining the whole time I'm walking around in downtown Bangkok. Up here we have a famous street called Soy Cowboy. Go check it out, what it's like during the day. I know it's completely different at night, so we'll see what it's about. Doesn't look too active right now. At night this place gets very active, is what I've heard. Active as in, like, this is like Thailand's red light district, I believe. That's what I mean by the street. Bunch of ladyboy bars. So I've been searching for this place. This is exactly where I wanted to come, coming back to Bangkok. Just because it was so different. Like, yeah, I'm in Thailand and you could see Thai, but coming down this place, it's completely different. I have a video of this guy right here. This place is hustling and bustling at night. Right now, it's actually not too bad. But yeah, I'm just walking it for last time experiences, because this is the foreign territory for me. I love it though. Any alley you look at, there's always something else going on. Like, what the hell? I remember walking this for the first time with Garrett, and I was like, where the hell are we, bro? This is exactly where Garrett got his sunglasses. Right there. I definitely think I'm the only white guy walking down this alleyway. Which is how you know you're in the right spot. But, hello. I'm okay. You know, you're back in Bangkok too when people start coming up to you trying to sell you the Rolex. Feel right at home right now. I'm so comfortable. I'm kidding, but I'm not like super uncomfortable, I will say. And I wanted to do some shopping today, but I don't know. I don't want to be walking around carrying a bunch of stuff, so I don't know if it's the best idea right now. Maybe a day before I leave or the last day, unless something really catches my eye, then that's all right. It's crazy how much of a difference it is during the day and night. Like, I just have all my Habibis here. Growing up in North Olmsted, Ohio specifically, I don't know who's watching this from my school or anything like that, but I'm so thankful that I've got to dive deep in the Arab culture. Muslim culture, I love it. But I really don't know what to get into today. You know, I'm trying to eat some good food. I want to do some shopping, but other than that, Bangkok doesn't have a lot to offer for me. I really came here just to I take that back, because you could really dive deep into the culture here and try new foods, meet new cool people. But the issue for me is I haven't made any friends here in Bangkok yet. There's just so many people and they're doing their own thing as well, so it makes it a little difficult. See, on the small islands, it's easy to make friends, it's easy to run into new people, because everyone there is a backpacker. There's a lot of locals that just live here, so it's people going from their day-to-day lives and stuff like that, so it's just a bit different. Look at all this great fruit though. See, this is stuff I'll miss right here, because back home we don't have half of these fruits. We got the strawberries, all that. I'm okay. We have strawberries, bananas, all the normal fruits, but other than that, we don't have like the rambutan. We don't have certain fruits that I've tried out here and I really do enjoy. But not really much else to get into but just walk around here. I also have a video of this area right here. Everyone was sitting down, there was chairs over here, and they were all watching football. And over in here you got a bunch of different shops, stuff like that. I need your guys' recommendation of where you want me to go, where I should go see, and all that. All this stuff, that's awesome. He's got a whole store, a moving store. Alright guys, I decided to leave Sukhumvit and I'm going to the Pratunam market, which is where I found the cheapest clothes in all of Bangkok. And it looks like that's where the locals shop, because when me and Garrett walked through there in my first ever Bangkok video, you really didn't see too many whiteys out there, I'll say that. So let's see if we can score some good deals and we'll see what we can find. I'm looking for some souvenirs for my family. And then after I get some stuff from here, I think I'm gonna head back to the room, drop it off, and maybe go to Chinatown for dinner. Maybe. But we are definitely more on a local side of Thailand. I love it though. You gotta love all the different smells you get, different wafts on the street. Some of them are amazing, especially the food, but some of them are so bad. Pulling up on it. Feels good to be back here. That's where I got the old fanny. And I will say the quality of the stuff that you get here is definitely not top tier. So be careful if you do come to this market. Yes, you're gonna get ultra cheap clothing, but the quality that you receive is definitely, it's no bueno. So just be ready. Lots of knockoffs here. Anything you could think of really, but cheap prices. Craziness. Definitely chaotic in here, but this is where you find the deals. It's hard because you want to look at everything, but there's just so much to look at that it's actually impossible. Sorry I haven't been filming much for you guys. The last 4 hours I spent walking in circles in that market. God, I love it. But I will say, I just couldn't make up my goddamn mind. And I ended up only leaving with like a bag's worth of stuff, which is pretty much nothing. Not gonna lie, my head kinda hurts. I've definitely overdid it walking wise. Let's just hope that tomorrow, after I get a good night's rest, I feel okay. And I'm able to continue for my last three or 2 days that I have here. I opted out on just like taking the airport rail link to the MRT or BTS, whatever it is, and just decided to walk straight to the MRT or BTS to save like 25 baht. I feel very dumb because I actually had to go to the attendant to ask where I needed to go. And I thought this whole time while I've been in Thailand, I've been doing it right. Feeling like I knew where I was going. Well, not this time. Feel stupid. But you know what? I haven't been in Bangkok in a month and a half or however long it's been. So gotta give myself some credit for at least just knowing how to navigate this big ass city. I knew that I had to transfer to the MRT from my line. I think I just struggled with knowing where I was supposed to change. And I didn't want to I don't know if you miss your stop that you have to pay extra, or when you tap your token or insert your card that it's not gonna go through. So I just wasn't sure. So that's why I went to the attendant. This is the end of the video. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for me, because once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I will be able to run ads on my channel. And oh my gosh, that has been a goal of mine forever. Almost a decade, honestly. to just make a few cents off of YouTube. I know I won't make a lot because I don't have that many views. I'm just starting out. I actually take that back. If you go back in my channel history, I've uploaded a lot of videos, but as soon as I got to Thailand and started making videos, I really started gaining somewhat of a following. It's not huge. I got my own little squad, and I appreciate you guys so much for watching. But if you are new, just leave a like and please subscribe, because as soon as I hit 1,000, oh my gosh, you guys don't even know. I might cry. But thank you guys for watching again. Take care.